questions.
Mm-hmm.
Think of how a word thinks also.
Correct. So you just think a little bit about that.
Yeah, I will.
You, I imagine, are making for the door?
I am making for the door, going back to where I saw this
Right.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
roof.
Yes. When you do that, you'll
Oh,
discover
no.
that the room is no longer weird.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the temple kind of powers down.
Yeah, but I'm not sure the creatures in it are, so I'm still going for the window as an exit.
Yes, I get that. Okay, so you're going to head back around here.
Yes.
And you're going to head in here, and
Yes.
as I said, it's no longer surrealistic in there.
Good.
It's just an ordinarily weirdly shaped room, and that door thing is there.
Good. So let's get out of here.
Okay, can be done. Let's see here. You're alive. You're helping all these refugee, bloody, poisoned, egg-implanted people out of this space.
Yeah.
And you are clambering out the door. And you are communing with the demon lords here, which is really, really, really a good idea, because the whole place is going to dissolve into vapor. The whole place is going to fall apart and dissolve and be completely destroyed. So you might want to ask some really good questions.
What is the meaning of life?
For example.
Yes or no? That's my answer.
Yes.
What's the meaning of life?
Actually,
Yes.
yes or no might be a very useful answer to that question. Now that I think about
Does
it.
that have meaning? It would be an appropriate question in that case. I'm not gonna ask that.
You may not want
Things
to ask
you don't
and
want to
get
know.
out of here. No.
Maybe as your final question.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm
Okay.
done, then sure, I'd ask.
While Philip considers philosophical issues,
Yeah.
let's turn ourselves over to rolling initiative for you. Okay. So the baboons are going to fight back at the Tirafix that are attacking them. So baboon 1, baboon 2, baboon 3. Fail. The Tirafeg is very, very, very low armor class. More fails, and for their bites. 2 of them managed to bite their Tirafeg, which is the D8. These things have really, really nasty bites. That would be the red and colorful. Okay, so. Okay. Little do they know that the Tirafegs are illusory. But they have no chance to do anything about it because they don't have the intelligence level necessary to resist illusions. Neither are they insensate creatures, which means they wouldn't even be affected. So they are vulnerable to the Tirafeg and have to fight all 3 as if it were a thing. So, that is that case. Do you want to try to kill a baboon?
Yes.
Okay. There's the unwounded baboon, there's the wounded baboon, and then there's the badly wounded baboon.
I'll attack the badly wounded one.
You go right ahead. It is very bad. It is being choked by the Tirafeg. It is biting the Tirafeg, and it's not paying any attention to you. And you do you do hit it.
I do?
Yeah, you got a +4. And that's in addition to your other plus and all the rest of it. So you're hitting it completely from behind it. You're blindsiding. So okay.
And then it's just
Tirafeg attacks. Tirafeg.
can this still be called a die if it
Doesn't roll.
refuses to roll?
Wow.
Yeah. So that hit that baboon. I'm going to take care of that right away. 3 points. But that's all. And
Maybe I should throw it with a little spin.
maybe so. And that baboon, I think, does hit. Wait. No, this is the Tirafeg on the baboons.
Yes.
So therefore, this one, and then, yeah, that's the 1 to, oh, I'm getting confused again. Is it 1 to 3 or 1 to 4? It's 1 to 4. Okay, so
Wait, what's this?
Just
Make
one.
sure.
that is a throat leech. Want to meet one?
The correct
And
answer
that
is
one.
no.
And that's it. The Tirafegs do not do as well this time around. There's lots of fighting with the baboons. There's lots and lots of mayhem. And so, but so far so good. And the Tirafegs have taken very, very little damage. That's true relative to the damage that they could take. So, initiative, Robert. Ah, you get it. Okay. Choose a baboon. The badly wounded one?
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh no! Oh my goodness. All right. Betrayal. Okay, so then the Tirafegs themselves. Okay, so Tirafeg number 1 hits with both, and therefore is going to do 3d4 damage to that one. And we'll finally eliminate that baboon. You may be pleased to know that the last finishing off damage was the suffocation. So that baboon takes the damage, and then still alive, then is choked to death. So, Tirafeg number 2. Whoops. That should have been 2
dice.
2 dice.
Mm.
Damn. That's not fair. I have to do it over. Hitting with 1. Okay, so then that becomes 2 points to that baboon. And then finally, this one hitting with 1, but it only had 1 hit point left, so that one is eliminated. 2 of the baboons are dead. Okay, this baboon has to check morale, and as you might imagine, has a significantly low chance to continue to want to fight. And it fails. This baboon very much would prefer not to keep fighting and ceases to fight and merely gibbers, "Please, please, don't kill me," in baboonish fashion. You are a good person. But we're not always good every day. And in this game, you can act against your alignment once in a while if, for example, provoked.
Yeah, I do not believe this baboon.
You know what? Okay, you're scared now, but later. Okay, so you may slay the baboon without having to roll because it is helpless. There you go. Okay. Then the Tyrfed kind of looks at you quizzically as two of them fade out of existence. Though the Tyrfed kind of looks at you as in, what was that for? Why did you do that? But it's just thinking. So shall you lead it back to Older? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, you have managed to successfully get two of the funky things.
Mm-hmm.
You have saved people as best you could, actually. And in fact, the whole thing was going very, very well until Alexian started killing everybody. So the question is, it may occur to you, where's Alexian?
I think you have more problems than getting out of there.
And now I want to know Alexian's questions.
Are there any alternative ways to get out of here other than going through that room?
Yes. Descend, yes.
Alright, I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that slip up, just ignore it. Okay, so I have 5 left. And I'm on the ground floor, I'm not on the upper floor. So just think about where I am.
You're actually a little bit below the surface of the ground. Not quite, because that went down, but that went up. So yes, the floor of this spot is roughly level with the actual ground. Quite like this map, actually. It's a fun
So I know there is another way out other than that room.
The answer was yes.
Yes, I mean, drawing myself. Is this alternative way out through the sides of this room?
No.
Is it downwards?
Does technically count as a yes? Yes. It's 3 questions. Remember what I said, good, you don't really know what it looks like or smells like or feels like, but whatever you imagine, that's what it is for the purposes of the game. The same thing now is the interior of your head and boiling out from your eyes of the essential essence of chaos.
Is the way out hidden?
No.
That's 4 questions. Does the amulet where it is picked up have to do with the way out?
Yes. The Quasit is not an idiot. I'm afraid the Quasit will have to help you at this point because it wants to get out too, and it's not stupid. So it will say, for pity's sake, or something similar, give it to them.
Give the amulet back.
To the demon lords.
The demon lords. Yeah, I do it.
They will suck you downward through the metaphysical spaces of reality, and you will escape from this place. you will be returned incidentally with no coin.
Yeah, I understand that.
Right. In the Temple of Chaos, in the great church, in the highest, most privileged, most formal, most impressive, most private worship space in the entire cathedral of the entire Church of Chaos. And you find yourself lying on your back with the quasit on your chest as a whole bunch of very surprised high priests and stuff are looking down as the smokes of chaos boil off your body.
Where am I?
So it's pretty clear as soon as you look around. I mean, think of it, if you were a Catholic and you ended up in like the Vatican's highest holy church, and you open your eyes, give them 1 or 2 seconds, you'd probably have a really good idea where you were. It's a lot like that.
Yeah, my first instinct, like, where the hell am I? All right, I know where I am.
That's exactly right. And that's where you have ended up.
Yeah.
So you have redeemed a birthed god, godly little god, but now it's gone. Because the powerful items that kept it in existence have been removed from their positions of power. You have helped a being of great and weird power. And you have saved a bunch of people. And you have kept the center of universal munificence from becoming an asset of the little good god, because now there is no center of universal munificence. You have aided in that, completely unaware of your effects.
I didn't even trust
because there were
myself.
3 of the items, and 2 of them had to be gone before this effect would occur.
I did my job.
And
This
so,
place is not functional.
right. So you have
And
no
I
idea
don't
why
know.
it disintegrates behind you, but it does.
It does. That's all I need to know. And I have these things to prove it.
That's right.
So I'm good.
Okay. Which
That
brings
was
us
all I
to
needed.
the end of our adventure. You guys are really hard to kill.
Thank you. Poor luck.
A lot of these creatures are poisonous. One sting, failed saving throw, and you are dead.
That's why we went to the butler.
Didn't get to kill a player.
I know. And then, however, there is still Martin, who is in a very, very, very tight spot right now. And we have to see what comes of his fate.
Yes.
Which incidentally has everything to do with Mila and Lady Devizat as well.
Uh-oh.
Because we have lawful evil Uramax, lawful evil Mila, lawful evil Lady Devizat, and the Church of Lawful Evil, which includes both Martin and Osborne.